What's up, guys? Steve here. Welcome to a mail day, a special mail day, because I bought all these cards in person in Japan. So, this is going to be a long one. We're going to be talking about everything Japan. I'm sure the cards will jog my memory in certain card stores and certain everything. And this can be sort of like a discourse video. Feel free to ask video. It's going to take me a while to get back into video form. Feel free to ask questions in this video. I'll try and answer the comments about anything you feel. I mean, look, I'm going to just say it outright. Try not to ask me, Steve, which store you got the best deal, or like which store did you get XYZ card if I didn't say it, because I honestly can't remember. I went to like over 200 stores in 14 days. It was long days. I'm very tired. Now, this video is also going to come out after all the vlogs. So right now it's midnight on the day that I got back. I had a really long nap, basically a sleep, really. It wasn't a nap. And I'm energized and I'm ready to go. But this video won't go live, until after the vlogs, because I don't want to spoil them with all the cards I bought. So, I'm hoping you guys like them. I'm hoping that I like the vlogs too. I just edited the day one and I'm a little bit iffy about them. But look, I'm only learning. If I enjoyed the whole process and it's something that I want to do again, I might explore it. But, let's stop wasting time. Let's look at some cards. Now, I will say, these are a little bit... How do I explain this? I've sorted these in a certain way. So I bought a bunch of cards that I'm selling as played. I bought a bunch of cards that I want to grade. And I bought a bunch of Pokemon that I want to grade, and a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh that I want to grade, and everything. So I've separated... These are all the cards that I bought with the intention to sell, as raw singles on my Kimmy's Cards singles account. Let me just make sure that the light is fine. And if you haven't noticed, I got a new webcam. I'm going to move this over here so I'm not diverting my eyes all the time. I got a new webcam, and it's my handheld pocket camera that I used in Japan, doubling as a webcam. So it's pretty good. It's 60 FPS. I mean, I hope it comes out at 60 FPS on the other side. Hopefully nothing breaks during this. Hopefully the audio sounds fine, everything. I always get really, how do I explain? I always get really worried about audio, everything, because, you want the finished product to look good. I'm not a perfectionist, really, when it comes to making content. I'm not really good at it either. But I'm trying, I'm trying to make it watchable at least. And yeah, I mean, let's just get into it. Where do I start? These are all the cards I bought as played, or maybe near mid as well, with the intention to sell as singles. Now, a lot of card stores have like bulk bins that you can kind of dig through. And a few of these I've taken the sleeves off already. So I'm going to try and remember how much everything costs. But these vending cards are around like 100 yen each on average. So I got a few of those. Got a bunch of like bulk cards, Totodals. There's another box somewhere. I don't know. I think it's in my luggage bag with some more bulk commons. But I'm going to try and separate those. Those were like, 10, 20 cents each, yen each or whatever. I did find a bunch of VS over there. I don't want to say a bunch really, but an okay amount of VS. And it was like 100, 200, 300 yen per card for like played copies of, unfortunate Pokemon, maybe like Sneasel or Yanma. But I'm trying to sort these out as well. So, when I hand them over to my partner, she can deal with it easily. So Top Sun and Cardass cards, I was trying to buy them whenever I could at, a certain price threshold, 100 yen or whatever. It's not pretty. They sell for like $5. I don't even think I have Top Sun cards listed. I think I have complete sets ready to go. Maybe I do have them listed. But yeah, we picked up. Wow. Already can't talk. I just threw the cards everywhere. What's going on? These cards not even that bad condition. Okay. Let me show the condition of some of this VS bulk that I got. Get used to this camera. So, that stuff's actually not that bad. I didn't actually check this when I was there. Okay, some of these are like gem mint. I just threw them. What am I doing? Wow, we should restart the video. Maybe I can... That's really good condition. I think this is around like 300 yen. Oh, a bit of edge right at the top. So, I'm just going to assume all these are played. For the sake of it, if I sell one that's like a PSA 9 worthy or a little bit better, someone can get a 10 off me for some VS card, it's not the end of the world. None of these were bought with the intention of, you know, grading them. These are all like, I would say bulk bin finds, but most of them were in bulk bins in certain stores. So I think I recorded the store that I got this from, so, you know, if it happens and it comes up in the video, but other than that, I cannot remember. There was so many. It wasn't like everything came from the same store. I did like sort these again. I sorted these like right before I left Japan, so when I came home, they'd be like sorted and ready to go. But this is the kind of stuff like, you know, a damaged Blaziken. I don't know what that trainer's name is. It's some damaged Blaziken. Where do I put this? It's all back. I'll just put it there. And, you know, 50 yen for a Seadra. 50 yen, Omanite. Trying my best. I'm just de-sleeving these. So how'd it go? Day one. Let's just recap the whole thing while it's in my brain still. This was a bit too much. Monsters Collection Golbat. Actually, I think I remember putting this aside. For some reason, I bought this. Oh, that's pretty good. A Comedian Pikachu. Now, anything that's a little bit expensive, I'm probably just going to leave in the sleeve. Oh, yeah, I can see it now. This card has a... I'll show the damage on some cards if I can. There's a little bit of a dent here, so... Play Comedian Pikachu, maybe like a $10, whatever there. But on most cards, I want to de-sleeve them, so... You know, Kim doesn't have to. So let's just start. Day one. Day one. I landed in Japan. 7 p.m. It's getting hot already. I landed in Japan. Man, I did not miss the heat, that's for sure. 1,500 yen Garchomp. 1,900 Comedian. See, some stores I got 1,900 yen Comedian. Some was 2,400. I don't know what I was doing. 4,500 Neo Charizard. Actually, not bad condition. You know, maybe a light play. Maybe borderline near mint. It's actually no creases. Yeah, I'd probably call this near mint. It's not too bad. All back hollows. They can go in a pile right there. Day one, I got to Japan. I was just tired as all hell. But tired of like staying still. Not tired as in like tired. Because I flew business and I slept the whole time. But when I got there, I was just like, okay, let's get into the motion of like moving around and stuff. So I was just like, sluggish, I guess is the correct word. I was sluggish when I got there. A cool little Torchic. Oh, it's got a little bend on it, that's why I bought that. Shopping Pikachu, Charizard level X. And I went to Haruya on day one. I just got some boxes like Shiny EX. I didn't buy any cards day one. I didn't have enough time because I landed. I got to my hotel like 7 o'clock, 7:30. Had time to go to like 1 or 2 card stores, and then I called it a night. 200 yen for Mighty Yana things. 200 yen for these Totodile now. Should I zoom in a bit, maybe? You guys want me to zoom in a bit? So I'm not going to talk about the prices every time because I'm trying to talk, but I can pull this down a bit. Pull this down for you, and I'll go a little bit closer, so maybe you can see what I'm doing. And then, you know, when I have the card on the screen, you can see the price a little bit better as I de-sleeve these things as fast as I possibly can. So 300 yen, Luxio. Yeah, day one was pretty uneventful, but you know, it's the day you land. I just ate food, went to one card store, prepared for the next day. Day two, that was crazy. I mean, I was at card stores from like 11 o'clock all the way down to maybe, I don't know, maybe, oh, this is nice, a card ass checklist. I'm going to put that with the card ass, but leave it sleeved. Got that from Mandarake, maybe? That was the only checklist I saw in all Japan. And it's like, it's pretty beat up, pretty damaged. 14,000 yen. But Mandarake, I went to a whole bunch. That might have been the only card I bought from. They're honestly not really worth going to. But unless you're looking for like played singles or, you know, you want some weird stuff. How do I do this? I'm a little bit uncomfortable here, so I'm trying to figure this out. It's been a long time since I've done some filming, so bear with me. I'm really sorry. This is so scuffed. Day two was just card stores all day long. It was a wild ride. I bought some PSA cards from Magi Poke. That was pretty good. And I bought... What else did I buy? Oh, just trying to think to myself. These piles are all a bit in the way. Might have to redo this whole video and get sanctioned again. And get a little bit more organized. But, God, doing a recap the day after is so hard. I mean, I hope you guys have been fine. I hope you guys at home... I can't believe... Yeah, I did the Ask Steve the other day, but like before I left. It's 3,000 views almost. What even is that? I got some legend sets, 2,500 from a card store called Sea Labo. They have a whole bunch of them in Japan. So, you know, I take advantage of some play legend sets when I can. Just through that. But yeah, day 2. I shouldn't try to remember stuff. I'm so bad at it. It was a wild ride. The day 2, I remember going to Magi. I did a whole bunch of filming at Magi. And then a whole bunch of filming at Dragon Star. Dragon Star is a shop in Ikegabukuro. I don't really know how to say that properly, so I call it that. I went to... hopefully this sleeve unpacking doesn't get picked up on the microphone too much. I went to Card Secret. Did some filming there. Day 2 was like my biggest film day overall. Day 2 and 3. I went crazy on the filming because I knew that, you know, there's a chance that like some stores... Most of the stores in Tokyo did let me film. They let me film. They were really nice about it. 80 yen for Armored Mewtwo. These were really good deals. These are pretty damaged and creased, but like I remember seeing these in some bulk area. Where was this? This was Mint Games, I think. Somewhere. Mint somewhere. I don't remember which one. There's like 50 of them in Japan, but there was Mint. That would have Mint, so... Some of these cards are still pretty good condition. I don't want to take them out of their sleeves. Yeah, because I filmed a lot on day 2 and 3 because I knew that some stores in Japan just like don't let you film, and some stores just, you know, do let you film. So the ones that do let you film, I was like trying to get as much content as possible because I didn't want to go home with nothing. Where were these from? Maybe a Yugioh. These, no, this looks like a book off kind of sticker. Piloswine played and a Milotic EX played. That's not too bad. Probably not really worth it. I don't know. It's so hard when you're there in the moment and you're staring at the cards and you're very tired and like you got a million things running through your head and you're trying to make sure like you're getting the best deal for yourself. Obviously, you know, you're as a buyer, seller, whatever you want to call yourself, collector. I don't really, whatever. And then like you're just going through the motions. Got a Mega Tokyo Pikachu. Keep that one sleeved. Some Mighty Yennas for 480 yen. I like Mighty Yenna. These might have not been the best deals, but I like Mighty Yenna. So, yeah, the big shout out to all the stores that did let me film. Some of them are very happy to let you because there's just... There was, yeah, they want the exposure. They want the people, they think you're a YouTuber or something. And, you know, a few of them asked me, like, oh, are you a YouTuber? And I was like, well... I mean, I guess, because I'm going to put this on YouTube. But by all the, by all the means of the word, I'm probably not, like, the same as some of these other people that, like, that's their job is YouTubing and, and they're good at it. So, I'm not even good at recording this video and talking to it right now. So, yeah, so day 2 and day 3 were pretty packed of filming. I'm really excited to edit those. Because I just did day 1. There's only one card store. It's about a 20-minute video, but I can't put all the content on the same thing. I'm going to leave this one in the sleeve so it doesn't get more scratches. So I bought, Expedition Blastoise 10,000 and another one for 5,000. And, the 5,000 ones. Oh, this is actually really good condition. Wow, that's really good. Oh, yeah, I can see it. One little tiny indent there. I don't know if that even changes it from being near mint, I guess. Like, and if you go by the eBay definition, it's basically without that one little tiny indent, that's basically packed fresh. I'm not sure if I'll do with that. Could probably grade this and just sell it as like a 7. Just gonna leave it in the stack, but it's a really good condition card. That's yeah, wow. I'm surprised about this. This one's played though. That's fine. And a McDonald's Pikachu. I got that from Magi. Some more Lugias Neo Genesis. I'm pretty happy to buy those for like whatever price because I like the new Lugia Neo Genesis. I'm going off so many tangents. What was I talking about? What are they talking about? Yeah, so lots of stores really happy for me to film because they think YouTuber, they get some exposure. So I'm overall, I'm happy with how the trip went. You know, my total spendings on the trip were around 5 million yen. Now, 3 million yen of that was on 2 cards. I'm sure we'll come across those eventually. Got some Trainer Magazine promos. A little bit played, but that's fine. That's a reverse hollow, but it's already damaged, so that's fine. Trainer Magazines. I was trying to get as many of those as I can. Sunset Mew, 8,000 yen. Yep, just like a light played version. Like that. Dark Charizard. This is a really red Dark Charizard. So I want to get as much feedback as you guys can give me on the videos. Go easy on me because there's a difference between documenting what you're doing and you have someone there with you. Like all the bigger YouTubers I've seen do vlogging, they have someone there with them. They have someone with the camera holding it, documenting their stuff. They have someone editing the video. They have a few other things that I didn't really have at my disposal, which is not an excuse, but it's a little bit different. You got a bunch of Misty's Tears. I love this card. These are around 1,000 yen each, I think. Maybe from Surugaya. J-Love kept getting mad at me because I kept mispronouncing all the words. But he doesn't understand that even in English, I don't know how to say most words. I got a Crystal Charizard. I love this one. I bought this off one store. They were really nice. And I was like, I'll support them. They're nice guys. It's actually pretty good condition. And yeah, I gotta stop going on tangents. This video is bad. Is this even recording? Yeah, it is recording. Oh, this is a Masaki set I bought for 80,000 yen. That's really nice. People want to see the conditions of these, obviously. About like all light play. Only problem, they only have like one issue. And it's like right there. And I think I know what it is. It's like when they were on display. Imagine the card like standing on display. In all the stores, they have like this little plastic barrier that like put the card in. And I think just from the pressure of that display, just like pushed against them. So, they're still all played regardless. Only one or two of them has the famous Masaki mark that I could see. But, see if I can show it here. Oh, no, it's like so hard to see. But yeah, you can see that line right there. It's pretty much from being stored on the display in a certain way. But 80,000 yen, this was one of my better deals. This is like a day 2 thing too. I can go there. But yeah, so yeah, my videos are not gonna be perfect. They're gonna be shaky. I'm gonna be going around. I've never done it before. Using a new camera I've never used before. I had 1 or 2 days with it before I had a chance. I bought a bunch of evolutions, 100, 200 yen each. Lovely evolutions. Even if I break even on these, they're just still awesome to have and to sell and to be able to have in my store. So yeah, please go easy on me. But when I go again, I'll definitely know what to do, what to look for, and how to, make a more of a story out of it rather than just me walking around talking to myself. Because it wasn't really like a vlog in the sense of like, I'm going to Japan, I'm going to show everything that I did. It was more like every time I'm in a card store that let me film, I just did a quick rundown of the shop, said the name, I showed off some of the key pieces in the store. I wanted to, highlight the store in a certain way, whether I thought it was like, pretty good, whether I thought it was pretty bad. I was brutally honest with most places. If I went into a store and it was like everything was like super, super overpriced, and just from the few cards that I'm looking at, you can just tell. And if I checked the conditions on a few cards and they were just like really bad condition and the prices are still really bad, I was just gonna make a thing of it. I wasn't gonna just like, I can feel like some sort of burp coming, but and I wasn't gonna just like make the store look better just so I could be nice or whatever. It's whatever. I mean, it's business for them. For me, it was just part of my my travels, and I'm not going to go there and be like, every store is so wonderful. Shopping in Japan is amazing. Because I can say on pretty good faith, honestly, uh, unless cards are like 100 to 500 yen, most cards in stores are like within 10% price on eBay. You do not have to go to Japan to buy Japanese Pokemon cards. Like, I'm not saying that you're going to go on eBay and you're going to get like deals where you can buy them and then like resell them to people. Maybe you can do that a lot better in stores in Japan because you can like check the condition and make like a calculated guess, like this Gengar here has a bit of edgeware bottom left. It's like light played overall, but it's very nice, and you don't see this all the time. And I was able to see it in the store and then check the condition. That's the best thing. But you know, I'm gonna leave this in the sleeve because that's actually pretty clean. And what do we got here? Yeah, that's damaged. It's fine to take out. But yeah, on average, most cards are like pretty close to their eBay counterparts. Okay, this Salamence EX, I remember seeing this. This is a World Championship Pack Unlimited card. This is one of the last things I bought. This is like a day 13 buy. Has like a huge fingerprint smudge there. And then has some other stuff. I think I can probably clean that off. I'm going to put that to the side. I might be able to grade that. Gyarados Delta. This might be a little bit too much for this card. I'm going to leave that in the sleeve. Requires a C level X. Oh, it's damaged. That's fine. Requires a C. But yeah, I will say like the whole like, oh man, you can get better deals in Japan. Nah. And most of the biggest card stores in Japan, they just sell online anyway. What's this? This is my VS and E-Series stack. It's perfectly fine. What is this? This is more VS. I bought some focus bands, Kamiya artwork. I like that. Trying to separate all the old back stuff because in our inventory we have old back separated with the new cards just to make it a little bit easier because we have a lot of old back cards. So that's why. So this is the worst rambling video of all time, but that's kind of how I am. I am just a rambler. You know, day 3, day 2 was in Tokyo, day 4 was in Tokyo, then day 5 was a little bit of Tokyo, and then we went down to Osaka, the Shinkansen. Osaka's crazy. Personally, I think if you only have one place to go shopping for Pokemon cards, just go to Osaka. Osaka, however they want to say it. I don't think you need to bother going to Tokyo, and the stores in Tokyo are a little bit more spread out, and like they're in Ikebukuro, however you say that, in Akihabara. They're like all over, like, they're not like central. Like in Osaka, there's like one road. I forgot what they call it, like Den Town or something. There's one road in Osaka, and it's just all card stores. I filmed all about it. I did some walkthrough filming, so that'll all be up. But I guess if you're watching this after my vlogs, I call them vlogs, so it makes people angry. It makes Kim angry anyway. If you're watching this after my vlogs, you'll see that I did a walkthrough of like Osaka. And I personally think if you have one store to go to, or one area to go to, you should just do it. You should just go to Osaka. Because most people don't go to Japan just to buy cards. They go to Japan and then they buy cards. I thought this was a pretty good deal. 280 yen. It's a little bit damaged. Like me. Just a little bit damaged. But yeah, I didn't think... Like, Tokyo is good if you are really cashed up and you are a, I wouldn't say, whatever you want to call yourself, collector, guy that has lots and lots of money and you're looking to buy like the rarest and most expensive stuff. All that stuff is in Tokyo because that's where all like the big hitting card stores are. But I will say that's a pretty good deal on some old back cards in some stores. This one was in Tokyo on the last day. I filmed that. I don't know what it was called. They had a big Mega Tokyo Pikachu plush. That was pretty cool. 7,000 yen, Shining Mew. It's pretty happy with that. Always happy to buy a Shining Mew whenever I can. Yeah, Osaka is way better for trading card purchasing for the average person. If you just have like, maybe 100,000 yen you want to spend or $1,000 in whatever currency of your choosing. I love Psylocke, so I bought that one. I'm just going to unsleeve this and have a look at the general condition. Oh, yeah, it's not perfect. I can go unsleeve, that's fine. Not just because I unsleeve these doesn't mean they're going to get thrown around. Oh, these are some random Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Some Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh. What else we got here? Oh, there's cool looking Skull Black Dragon. Got this for myself. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, love that. But yeah, Osaka over Tokyo all day. Now, I'm not saying that. Be like, I don't want them to go to Tokyo because there's already so many people shopping for cards in Japan. I saw a lot of like, you know, people just like me out there buying and selling. They're looking for deals, whatever. It's not bad. It supports Japan. People gets to support themselves. It's like a big merry-go-round of a support cycle. Everyone kind of needs each other, but it's yeah, Osaka over Tokyo definitely. Then where else was pretty good? We went to Nagoya. It was all right. If you're passing through, yeah, check out some stores, but like there really is there was nothing at Nagoya personally for me that like we didn't find in Osaka or Tokyo. It was just more of it. Like every store had like a few things that you could get. Like every store was like one or two things and you know pick that up, and then one or two things and you pick that up. You know, you're looking at a lot of cards here because I got a lot. I spent a lot at a lot of stores, but like these 4 cards I got them at one store, and then like these next cards I got at another store, just because they have these type of stickers. I'm pretty sure you'll see more of that sticker later on, but like everything was kind of just from that store and then like that store. If you're just like you have a lot of time and you want to go everywhere, yeah, feel free to go around to all the areas. But if you don't have much time, you're just passing through, because you should go to Japan on holiday and experience it for what it is. You shouldn't really go there just to like only buy Pokemon cards. Because personally, while I was in Japan, I spent like 4 or 5 million yen online, you know, from Yahoo, Mercari, whatever else, just normal places that's the main parts you can buy Japanese cards. You know, I got pretty lucky and I found some pretty sick deals online while I was there. So I spent almost more money online while I was in Japan than I did when I was in Japan. And I spent a whole lot less time looking online than I did. So it is... What's wrong with these? These are like light plate. I'm going to leave these in the... Oh, they're all near mid. They just have like 1 or 2 bits of edge wear. It's kind of annoying. Because I bought those in a sealed pack, but I didn't realize it was like a repackaged sealed pack. These Trainer Mag promo birds. I didn't realize it said that, and I kind of got destroyed on those, so I'll probably lose money. You get caught up in the moment when you're there. Like, you really get caught up in the moment when you're there. That's the worst thing as well. When you're online, you can make like really calculated decisions slowly because you're not like forced. Because you just take it one at a time. But when you're there and you're looking, there's just like hundreds of things all over the cases, and you got like money out, and you're on traveling, you don't care. It's bad. So yeah, personally, you know, I honestly think I picked up better deals online while I was in Japan, from Japan, than I did when I was in Japan, shopping in person. But I'm buying off random people. I'm not buying off card stores, which have already done the work to separate the cards, you know, and then you're buying it off them. So, you know, it's a weird scenario, I guess. You know, I normally wouldn't, if I saw this like Steelix online for 280 yen, I wouldn't buy it. If I saw that online for like $3, I wouldn't just click buy, just buy one card, you know. I'm trying to get more, but because I'm at a store, I was just like, okay, I'll buy that one. This is pretty good. 80 yen, 80 yen, 80 yen, 80 yen, 180, and then some vending Caterpies. But yeah, so what else are we going to talk about? I mean, the supply of mint cards, even modern. So old cards, don't even think about it. You're going to see like my mint cards that I bought, my grading, my stuff that I want to grade. I have a lot of Pokemon cards to grade already, so it wasn't really like my main goal for when I was going over. I wasn't like, I got to get more cards to grade, because I actually didn't. I just wanted to make like really small wins. Like this Espeon was like 100 yen from somewhere. It's an Espeon card. It probably sells for like $4, but I wanted to make tiny little small wins that I could like bank on over time. You know, if I buy 1,000 played cards and I sell them at, like if I sell them for like $5 to $10 and I buy them from like $1 to $4 on average over time, I will, you know, gain some value back. It'll pay for the trip, make it all seem worth it. And if it's good, I can go there and pick up more and enjoy myself again. Not sure if I would, to be honest, because the whole traveling and everything was it was really rough, but yeah. Oh, I got very tired. You'll hear it in the videos. I complain like crazy, but I was dying. The only thing keeping me forward, I was like, I gotta get more cards so this can be successful. Plus, I gotta get the film. So there's some more E-Series cards. Not too bad. Nothing to really check for condition because I know these are all my played cards. So, pretty good. That's all my card has. Top Sun. Some random stuff. Random stuff. Now, I'm just going to put these back in boxes. You know, I'm just going to... What is this? Oh, yeah, what's some NTXs, C Labo. This was in Osaka, C Labo. That was pretty good. I mean, at least I thought they were good. Giraful, another great card store. I taped both of those stores. You guys will see them. Or probably already would have seen them. So don't worry. Now, if you're watching this mail day and you're wondering what videos I'm talking about, go check out my vlogs. It'll all be up. It'll be glorious, I guess. So that was all the played cards, you know. Nothing crazy, right? Just like normal holos. The craziest thing was this Masaki set. 80k yen. That's not too bad. Probably worth around like 140k on average. Let's use normal dollars. Like 1400 Australian. I paid 800. But it's going to take a long time to sell, and most of the value is in that Gengar. And I'm going to price them really high because I paid a decent amount for them. So let's put these cards in the right place. I guess these Masaki cards can go there. No more old back cards. There's 2. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. So, pretty good with all this. Nail broke earlier. Now it's really hurting me. Yeah, I mean... Oh, so, yeah. Osaka was pretty good. Got tiring towards the end. But you don't really need that much time in all these stores unless you really know what you're looking for. Like, it only took me so much time because I was recording. Like, I was doing recordings and I was trying to, like, get the stores and get everything and, you know, show it off. People that have never been. So, I mean, I hope my recordings are good. My day one video that I just edited, I haven't looked at any other film. I skipped through it. I put all the film on my computer, like back it up in case the SD cards go bad or something. But I'm really hoping that it's gonna work out. It will work out. Pray for me. Well, you'll already see the videos by the time. I've never done this before, like a video in advance. So I'm gonna show off my near mint Pokemon cards next. And I want to re-sleeve every single one of those cards. These ones I was just taking out of sleeves, getting prepared for, like, you know, listing and sorting and stuff. But my near mint trading cards, Pokemon cards that I was going to buy, this is what this main video was about. This is the stuff people probably want to see more than anything. Now, you're probably going to be surprised at some of these prices. I honestly haven't touched much Pokemon for the last, like, 5 months, and I was very surprised. The price of everything has just gone way down. And I've noticed it, like, with my own sales and everything. I haven't adjusted any card prices. I haven't done that. I've done a few sales here and there, but I always did them. So, you know, I was pleasantly surprised, really, because I was there to spend money. And oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Get some water in me. But I was happy with the prices of cards in general. Everything was like, you know, I guess I shouldn't be happy if cards are down, because cards, well, is my whole net worth, right? But who cares, really? I got a Rayquaza C. Get some card sleeves ready. I did wash my hands before. I might need to wash them again. If I feel that my hands are a little bit greasy, because I just touched all those dirty, disgusting played cards, I'll do my best not to touch the front of this or anything. I'm just going to be condition checking stuff as I go. But all these cards here, I checked in stores already. So all I have to do is just take them out of these card sleeves. Do like a once over. And then put them in to these card sleeves. So immediately straight away, this Marshadow, I can see it's got a scratch on the front there. So some card stores have the worst lighting of all time. So that actually makes me really sad, because I was looking forward to that card. Get this nice Centret though. And its friend, Furret. Now these are pretty good prices for these reverses if they're mint, but you know, straight away I can see this has a little bit of a bend down the bottom. It's not really a bend, but Yeah, that's not worth grading, unfortunately. So it's already happened. I'm only like 3 cards in, and I've already regretted buying 2. That's the thing that can happen when you're over there. You can get overwhelmed really fast. The lighting in some stores is not good. Like, it's not as good as my lighting in this room, that's for sure. Nah. But, oh, Shaman level X. 3,000 yen. Was this a good price? Not really. But it's from the set. Not too bad. Now, this victory medal really shouldn't be in here. Because this was a played one. I know you see in 2,800 yen, but it's got like, it's got a dent at the top there, and it's got a dent. So this is going to be sold played on my single store. That shouldn't have been in there, but I'll get, these are all from the same store. So where's the sleeve on that? I'll show you here. So if you see here, this is the sleeve that victory medal just came out of. It's got this symbol. That means damaged. So usually if you see a card in a store and it has this symbol in front of before the yen, it's like damaged. And this one is not damaged because it's whatever. These are actually a pretty good deal. I felt in this store too. Where was this? Oh, somewhere in Osaka. I don't remember the store's name, but I'll definitely say it in the video. In one of my vlogs. Sold my last PSA 10 of this for a whole bunch more than this. So I'm really happy to try and add like another one of those. Got the Arceus winner's medal. But, you know, I had the most fun in Osaka. And then Osaka has like 2 more regions you can go around to. You can go down to Kobe and then you can go up to Kyoto. Like another 2 biggerish little cities that have cards. I should really just be double checking every card right now. That's for sure. Because I don't want to be like... Because I'm going to add these straight to my grade piles. And you're going to see some prices here. Like, Steve, why would you buy that? Well, I was hoping they'd be good condition. Because I did check them in the stores. But, yeah. Like, Wobbuffet for $25. Like, I don't even think I sell this for $25. So, if this is not, you know, a gem mint candidate, which is not, because I can see a problem with the bottom. But I still think that's fine. A lot of these are going to be like, I'm going to lose money, but that's the game, right? So, I hope I've covered a lot of things so far in this vlog. A lot of people are going to have heaps of questions. Just feel free to throw it down the bottom. You know, if you want general Japan traveling advice, I've been 3 times. If you want to like open up a general discourse, just message me on Instagram if you need like a faster reply. I have a lot of YouTube comments to get back to. I haven't just forgot about replying to them. I'm going to reply to every single one of them. But I wanted to do it when I started posting the vlogs so I could keep it going sort of thing. And I don't know. Today's the 21st of March. So this video will probably go live in early April. Oh man, I paid so much for this Salamence and it has a bend down the bottom. Oh, you guys can't see that. Oh man, it's like lipped. You see that? That's so sad. It's like very lightly lipped. Let's leave this. Giratina, I hope you're not the same. Paying 2,000 for like platinum hollows and DP hollows is not good. Wow, it's also a crease at the top. Those like minor surface creases and bends are so hard to see because the light in those stores is not direct. Like 2,000 for Raichu. If this is damaged, it's just 20,000, 2,000 yen down the drain. This one's fine. So yeah, when I'm talking about like Japan stores are not really that gold miney. Well, that's for sure. So this one had a damage symbol on it. So, oh, they all had it. Wow, I should have seen that. So they were already checked. See, I was so like caught up in the moment. Even just then, I didn't see the fact that these actually had a damage symbol in front of them, and they were damaged. Like, I think some of my cards that were supposed to be sold as played got like mixed with my near mint cards. So that's my bad. That was a good condition Zapdos. That one there. Yeah, these 2 was meant to be sold as played. Now, I bought this Shaman because it didn't actually seem that bad to me in the store. See, that's the thing with Japan. Like, their conditions sometimes are so strict. Even online. You can buy cards with scratches or whatever they want to say. They are like gem mint worthy. And sometimes they'll say there's something wrong with the card, and maybe they just like misinterpret something. But this one seems more than fine. This was my good pile. I got these Charizards because I opened one from a pack a long time ago. I fell in love with it, so I wanted to get a few more while I was there. Paid around 15,000 yen for these. Abused the fact that some stores have tax-free. Usually in Akihabara, a lot of stores have tax-free. Dragon Star Card Rush does it. Dragon Star does. I opened this from a pack. No, I bought this for 1,000 yen. How cool is this for 1,000 yen? Got a cool helmet. These ones are good. I bought one of these just because it looked cool. I think I bought this card in PSA 10 as well. Oh, Darkrai EX, 1,200 yen. You're in a fresh sleeve, buddy. Now, I could send them to PSA in these sleeves, but I'm not going to. I think that was pretty good. Was that 3,000 yen? Jeez. I've never been one for like... Okay. This is going to be... that. No, I can't say that because it's wrong. But I generally like to buy like big collections and piece them apart and then grade like that. Grade the good cards that are in good condition from them like that. But when you're in Japan, there's no collections. Everything's single cards. So I am, you know, buying singles from there. Okay. These were pretty high. $1 edge around this. I still think that's good enough. I'm trying to like think of things to talk about. I have so much in my brain right now. Like, it's midnight. I got home today. My plan was come home, do the first 2 days of vlogs, post the vlog, you know, tomorrow morning, so the 22nd in the morning, so I can get feedback on it. So when I get, when I post day 2, it'll have, I'll be able to edit better. I'll be able to put sounds, the background music, everything. And then when the day 3 comes, day 4 comes, you know what I mean? I can get better and better at them as I go. I'm going to try and have 1 or 2 in the chamber so I don't have to like rush edit every day, but it doesn't really take that long. This one's played. These should be all mint. This is what happens when you go to some card stores and you buy modern without checking it. Sometimes they're just bad condition. Now I opened this Charmander from a pack. This is from my shiny box. Wow, the bottom of these cards are so bad. You guys see that? Look at that cutting. It's so rough. It's probably not even worth grading. But this is Steve's Charmander, so I'm definitely going to. I just took that out of a sleeve and then just unsleeved it. These are some legendary birds I bought that are in good condition. I hope. I already re-sleeved these. I was in Japan. What was I talking about? Yeah, so the plan, day 1 vlog tomorrow, day 2 the day after that. Now, I did want to do every day has its own separate video, but, days, I think 9, 10, and 11, Kyoto and Kobe did not have many stores, and the stores they did have did not want me to film. So I'm very sorry about that. I have a little wash cleaning thing. Maybe I can do this. Can I do this? Do I have any sort of... how do I do this? I need a little bit of water. There we go. Get it off the top of my thing. I need the tiniest dab of water, and I just got that. So this is a glasses cleaning cloth, and I just needed to rub the back of this a little bit because this Pikachu card that I have has a bunch of dirt on the bottom of it, but like it's still really good condition. So I just wanted to clean the back of it, wipe it off. Now, the condition on this isn't so perfect that like I'm going to grade it actually. I just put it in this pile to remind myself. I just wanted to clean all this dirt off it because it's actually really good condition. And I don't really track the price of this card, but I wanted to keep this one for myself. Or if I sold it, I wanted to make sure I can clean off all that dirt. And it looks like I did get a whole bunch of it, but there's a little bit of it there still. So there's a little bit of like, you guys see that? That's not like scratching or anything. It's just dirt, but I think I'm going to need more of some sort of, not like pour water on it, but I need to like, do a little bit more than just a dry cloth. So I'm going to put that over there and do that when I finish the video. So I've got a classic collection Charizard. I wanted to get more classic collection, but I just didn't want to carry around all the bulk with me. Like I really wanted to get like at least 4 or 5 packs. A lot of stores had packs and boxes, very cheap. Pretty much happened exactly the way I thought it was going to happen with that product. But I just didn't want to carry around so much bulk because my bags were already heavy enough as it was. So just burped straight away. Let's get back to the master plan. Day 1, day 2 vlogs, next 2 days. I'm talking from the past, I guess. I'm talking from the future. No, I'm in the future talking about the past. And then I'll do day 3 and day 4. They were both pretty packed. Day 5 was traveling to Osaka. There was a lot of stuff there. Day 6, what did I do on day 6? I went, where's this card? Here it is. Day 6, I went to Osaka, and then I went to my friend's house, and he had a whole bunch of cards he sold me. We just did like a private deal, like 400,000 yen, nothing too crazy. Oh, this is number 3 trainer that I bought. It's a pretty good condition. I'll show that off in a second because I actually am selling that to someone. I'll show off the condition now and why I bought it. Just dropped asleep. It's fine. Get rid of these. Yeah, so day 6, I got like 1 or 2 stores in Kyoto, but I'll probably add 6 and 7 together. I wanted to do one video for each day, but it just didn't work out like that. Like it just didn't happen like that, and it's just how it is. Plans don't always come together. So that's that pretty much. Like I really wanted to do it just to be 14 videos, 14 days. But some of them are going to be merged, so there might be like 6 or 7 videos. This will be one of the videos, and there might be like 1 or 2 more as I prepare a few grading submissions and talk about the cards and everything like that. So this is a nice looking Shining Mew that I'm going to grade. Maybe try to get like a PSA 8 or something. I paid 23,000 yen. I'm pretty happy. Got this CP6 Charizard. Now they said it's a yellow sticker, right? So it's said to be damaged, but it seemed pretty good to me. So PSA 9 on this. I'm pretty happy. I don't have any of these Pikachus. This card really crashed. I'm really happy about that because I finally can buy some. And I bought some Charmanders, and I bought this card here. And I got this guy because they're funny guys, so I bought these EX Battle Boost cards. Yeah, so just give me some brutal feedback on all my videos, guys. You know, I didn't talk too much in my RSD about why I took a break, but it's hard to explain, but like, oh, I was going to show off the trainer. What am I doing? It's hard to explain, but I have been doing this for a long time. Buying and selling a long time. It's not really that long, to be honest. It's like 8 years. I'll tell it after this. I'll tell it after this trainer. So this card has a little minor indent here. Maybe I'll turn this light down just so I can show off this better. Little minor indent on the bottom there. Little minor there. So I'd probably rate this card at around a 6, 7. There's no major bending or creasing or anything. You see the card's like perfectly straight. The top right corner has a little bit of a thing where it's like got top right corner edge wear. The tiny little dots on it don't go through to the back side as I can see. The one at the bottom does. The one at the top doesn't. There's one it's around here somewhere. Where is it? It's right here. Between this little dot code. Oh, look at my fingernails. It's so disgusting. But yeah, overall, very, very little, if any, scratches on these cards. It probably was just kept in the folder and something happened to it. As you can see, shine the light across it. No bends or anything that I can see. You know, if this was graded PSA, I can see it getting a 7. I can see it getting like a CGC 8 or a 7.5, a BGS 8, something like that. Let's put this back in its top loader. This is just some random top loader that I got. What? I think there was like a Blue Eyes White Dragon or something in there, so put this in there. No trophies were harmed in the making of this video. What's this doing here? Oh, that's the played card. That's fine. I can go there. Back to the battlefield. So, oh, what was I talking about? Oh, right. Why I stopped, just everything really. Because I didn't just stop making videos. I stopped looking for cards to buy. I stopped sorting my own cards. I stopped everything. And I know it's like a thing that I always talk about. Like, you got to keep up the grind, guys. You got to you do it every day no matter what. But something just got to me and that was it. And I don't know, like, it's hard to explain because I don't want to say like, oh, I was like depressed or I was this or I was that. But I feel like personally for me, I achieved everything that I like set out to, like, in my life in the last like 7 years. Every minor goal, or not even like a goal, but just in the back of your head, you just got like something that's like, imagine if I had that. I achieved. Now I'm not trying to like show off or anything because you see the negative parts. Also, I got these from a card store. I don't know what the card store was called. It was somewhere, Osaka maybe, Osaka or Nagoya. And these cards all said damaged on them. It has a damage symbol. At least I think that's the damage symbol. And I could not find anything wrong with these within reason. Like, this Venusaur has the smallest little thing on the bottom right corner and they says damage. I mean, like, I still think that can 10 at PSA personally. So, I really painstakingly went through these cards. Awesome Typhlosion. Hey, if I get really low grades, I did not pay that much for them. $7, $8. They look sweet as. But yeah, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I was depressed, but like I really love the process. Like when you start a video game and you start as like a noob and you're like naked or whatever. Or like an RPG or something, not like every video game, but like, and then you get like like a low level weapon, and then you fight some low level monsters, and then you're like, okay, and then you get a little bit stronger, and you get a little bit stronger. I love that idea of like getting more gear and getting like stronger, because like that's what it feels. This was a good deal. 700 yen for a Porygon level X. This is good. I don't know. Level X cards were like worthless in Japan. Level X's and Primes crashed. No one buys them anymore. I don't even know why I bought that, but I did. Oh, this was from Magi in Nagoya, maybe. Maybe. I don't even know if they have a Magi in Nagoya. That was from Clove? Clove, Nagoya. I think I filmed that still. Maybe I did. But, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm, like, depressed, but, like, I just ran out of, I ran out of gear to obtain. I don't know how else to explain it. This is a little bit too much for these EX cards, but I bought them because Reggie's cool. I just, I'm not saying like I have the most perfect life, the best life ever, or anything like that. But like I just, when it came to cards, Pokemon, selling online, everything. I mean, there's people and companies and stores and people all around the world that are 500 times better than me in every aspect of the way and every way of the word, however you want to phrase it. But for me personally, I reached a level that I didn't think that was obtainable for myself. And I have a life that I didn't think I'd ever reach. So I kind of like had to sit there and like just figure out personally like what I wanted more. And I still don't know. It's been like 5 months and I just don't know. I just need to do more stuff that makes me happy. And that's pretty much it. Like I just have to focus on things that just make me want to wake up the next day. Because when it comes to like living life and just in general, I mean, I know I've like won or something like that. It sounds like I'm not trying to brag. Like I know I've like won. I've won the game or whatever, the rat race, however anyone wants to say it. And I'm able to do this where I went to Japan. I spent $100,000 in like 2 weeks. And I still have money in the bank. And I'm still happy just to go through the process of selling a $1 card and selling it for like $4. I'm trying to do things that make me happy. And that was kind of like a resetting moment, which like that made me happy. That was like, okay, this is actually what makes me happy. And I needed, that was the main reason why I needed to go. I needed to go to like, okay, is this actually like what's going to keep making me happy? Because there's nothing wrong with doing something for 7 years, and then after 7 years, you're not enjoying it that much. You don't want to do it anymore. Maybe in 2 years' time, I was like, okay, reselling is not for me. You know, I don't like. Maybe I don't like it in 2 years. I do currently like it. I love it actually, but right now it's like, you know, those Blastoise seen better days. It's got a little bit of thing on his eye. What is that? Blastoise got like a thing on his eye, like a little smudge. Let me just. See, now it's gone. Just like that. A little dab of my tongue water, even though it's kind of gross. And then I just wipe the Blastoise tears away, and now it's ready to go. This gets a 10. That's crazy. If it gets a 9, I'm happy. I paid $14. Sick looking Blastoise. Even if I sell that at $55 PSA 9, I'm still happy because someone gets a cool Blastoise, I get a cool interaction. Cool looking Hitmonchan. Very good condition. Very rare to get this in this condition. So yeah, whatever I say is just whatever, right? Like whatever happens and whatever actions that I choose to do and the way that I choose to operate myself is more important than just like me saying like I want to do this or I will do this. Because saying I want to and I will doesn't really get you anywhere. It's more about your actual actions that you do. 50,000 yen for a Shining Mew is really risky, and this was not worth buying, but I did it anyway. And the Stormfront Charizard, I think this one was like 9,000 yen, and it had like a bit of edge wear, but yeah, it might work out. Might work out, it might not. Got some E-Series cards. 400 yen for a Slowbro. Some of these cards are not like the other ones. So make sure these aren't all damaged. Because I don't want to waste money on these. But I'm going to re-sleeve this one. So yeah, it's like I ran out of progression. And now I'm like trying to start up again and try to start something new again. And yeah, that's why the YouTube channel is enjoyable for me for the fact that like it does have progression built in. Oh, this Delibird has like a big crease in it. Didn't see that. 300 yen down the drain. What about this Delibird? Okay, that's pretty good. But sad Whooper. Yeah, so you know, there's nothing, you know, personally I don't think there's anything too wrong with me. I still, you know, I'm very happy in my life. But I just needed something to like push me to like another level. You know what I mean? Like I need to reach like another level of Steve, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Because I feel like I finished the game, I guess, if that makes any sense. So I'm happy to you know, report that I'm back in action, obviously, by doing these videos. YouTube's amazing. I have a very strong love-hate relationship with YouTube. And the fact that I don't really want to be popular. But I love making the videos. I love making the videos. I love talking about my stuff. I love making guides. I love making the whiteboard videos where I break things down and help people. Because I've never, ever been good at like book work. I've never been good at schoolwork. Personally, don't hold this against me. I've never read a book. Now, there's 100,000 yen for Rayquaza Poncho Pikachu. And it has like scratches all over the back. But I'm still going to grade this. Maybe it gets like a 7 or something. That'd be pretty cool to sell. But like, I know you guys say never read a book. I can't read. I can't read. I just can't sit there and read a book. I don't want to listen to audiobooks. I don't know what to tell you. I might have ADHD or something, undiagnosed. I might have other things. Who knows? But all I know is that I'm ready to start from low level again. Like a new game plus, I guess, is the term in the video game world. And take my gear into the next chapter. New expansion come out. I'm ready to get some new gear going. But yeah, YouTube's really hard because I've never been good at like explaining things. I've never been good at those certain things. Tropical Wind was 500,000 yen. It's played, or like damaged, I guess, but PSA 1 would be pretty cool. Giratina, another victory medal. Love this card. Oh, some light scratching on the back, but I'll still grade this because PSA 9 would be nice. So yeah, I mean, this is like a heart to heart, right? Like, what are we? 1 hour in, I can be real to you guys. You guys that listen this far, I can be real. It's okay to like not know something sometimes. It's okay to like say that, hey, I don't really know what I'm doing and I might need help. It's okay to ask for feedback. I mean, I've said that millions of times. So, you know, what I'm trying to get at is it's hard. Like, I don't know what to do with the YouTube channel because when I was in Japan, I was vlogging the first day or something. I was like, oh, this is kind of cringe. But like, all I could think about was day 2, day 3. I was like doing it. I was like, man, this is sick. I can't wait to like, you know, show the people that have been like supporting me over the past like year on the channel. I can't wait to show the guys. Can't wait to show the guys my stuff. Can't wait, oh, check out, check this out. Because you can't bring everyone to Japan with you, and the stores are so small. Obviously, you can't fit everyone in there. So you obviously can't like share that moment with that many people. But you know, even my partner Kimberly, she does cards every single day. You know, she's a wonderful and amazing, but like she likes the business process of it. She doesn't really like the art of the deal, like finding something rare or anything like that. She doesn't get that no bones, you know, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to be like that, but like I do, and I know there's other people out there that do, and it's just an exciting feeling. Like it's a feeling that you can't like when you get like a rare drop or something, an epic or a legendary, whatever game you're playing. You know, if that's what it feels like buying stuff. This was a good price for this card. I don't know which store this is. Doesn't say, but 6,700 yen. Tried to buy a few of these Bubble Mews while I was there because it's just so cool. I think that's what the people called it. Bubble Mew. Just looks sick. I'll try and buy a few more of these over time. But yeah, it's one of those things. Life, eh? Is what it is. It is what it is, fellas. But you know, I'm not complaining or anything or trying to like shout out for help or whatever. I guess I'm just trying to be real because you know it's not fair. I guess as a content creator is what I am to just disappear. But at the same time, I was saying all last year I'm doing YouTube for a year, but you know I'm not gonna be posting videos every single day in the future. Like for the vlogs, I will, but like I'll try to do at least 1 or 2 a month in the foreseeable future because you know people deserve it, and it's really the only time my brain just gets like full ticking. Because doing all this card stuff, it's like, you know, it's like, it's automatic. It's like, it's automatic. This is nothing. Like, I see the card, I see the condition, I assess the grade, I assess this, I do that, I do that, I do this. It's already like figured out. Whatever the result is, you know, sometimes it can be different because there's variance in grading and it's a little bit like gambling or whatever, but how long things take to sell, I mean, you can't really control that part, but like, most of it's whatever. And these days for me, it doesn't really matter like how fast or how anything just because of how long I've been doing this and how much I've built up. You know, I can personally afford to spend 10 million yen in 2 weeks. And even if I don't sell anything from this trip, it just sits in boxes for 6, 12 months. It's not the end of the world. That just wait a long time to sell. Like I'm very blessed up until this point. These what's the hollows are a little bit worse condition. I spent so long checking these. This is like one of the last videos I did from Nin. And, you know, it's very hard to get good condition all back stuff. I'm trying because it's such a challenge. It's such a good feeling when it works out. But I don't think these are going to work out for me, to be honest. That is what it is. Oh, but yeah. A little bit too heartfelt in this video, but I'm getting there. I feel like I have a certain purpose at the moment, you know. Everyone does. And I feel like my purpose can be just lightly entertaining people. There's nothing wrong with the top of this card. You guys see that? It's like not really bent or anything. It's just like extra part. Oh, this card has some like crazy hollow scratches. What do I pay for this? Only 2,400. This is not going to get a 10 or anything. Might get a 9, but this card's near mint. Like, I don't care what anyone says. This is a near mint card. I think I just put that for sale as near mint. Just maybe trying to get my money back. So put it up for like $30 or something after fees. That's a very nice condition, Clayville. I mean, that's a what, print line or whatever. That's not scratching or whatever. I mean, it is scratching, but like that is like factory scratching. This is, look how clean this card is. You know what? Let's see what that grades. I'm just going to grade it anyway. Let's see what that grades. Let's waste some more money. Because, you know, if all the money runs out, it's honestly best case scenario for me. I mean, probably not for my family. But for me personally, if I run out, it means I get to start from square one again. And that will probably, like, I will turn into some sort of beast. I can't even imagine what it'd be like. I'd be worried about my opponents and people against me. If I start from square one again, it would be crazy. I would have a drive like no other. But I guess that's what really was like the whole thing's about. Like I was lacking drive. Just because what's the point? Like, you know, make more money, okay. Get more cards. Like, you know, it's always been my plan to get more cards. But these cards are so bent. The humidity from arriving in Australia just like destroyed these. That's actually so funny. Oh, Australia. We call Australia home. But, you know, it's just one of those things, I guess. I'm learning to navigate it. Doing things without a purpose is really hard for me. Because why would you do it if there was no reason? No purpose. Nice little Rowlet Pikachu. I do see something wrong with the top. Let's just hope PSA don't see that. Hope PSA don't see that. Oh yeah, got some Best of XY reverses. Where do they get those from? Alakazam Spirit Link. Not the best of XY reverse, but it's one of them. Oddish. Probably one of my favorites. It's a cool looking card. Very hard to check these. Very hard to check. In every store, just to like deeply check cards, it's really hard. I can see that this has a crease right in the middle. That is not going in a grading pile. Raichu, hopefully you're good. Okay, you look pretty good. I mean, these have already been checked to be in this pile. Okay, now this Eevee has a yellow sticker, so it is damaged, but... Oh, I can see it's on the little left-hand side there. I'm still going to grade this card. Screw it. We chanced the PSA 10. So, you know, I think overall, the trip was a success. To do the stores, buying, and then filming is really taxing on like the body, everything, the bending, movements. I'm going to have to go with someone else next time. Oh yeah, this Karen's Umbreon was 20,000 yen. And I actually think that's a pretty good deal because it's pretty clean. You know, it's obviously got edge wear all over, but like Karen's Umbreon is not easy to find. I don't know what this is doing in here, but it is in here. Oh yeah, went some bulk bin sorting for some nice condition cards. Okay, I bought a Southern Island set for like 15,000 yen, hoping that they were good condition. That's a really nice condition Mew. So yeah, $160 for a Southern Island set complete. And it was like near mint condition said to be. So I was pretty happy with that. So Pidgeot is a little bit of a... This is usually what I do. I just go like, It's disgusting, but it works. And then rub that a little bit. And that little mark at the back there is off. Sending on this card is pretty bad, but you might get lucky. See, like this Onyx here has a little bit of something on that top part, whatever that is. Now it looks like maybe a little bit of the card might be missing. See in that top right, just above the fighting energy. Just get a little cloth here and... Where was the part that I... There it is. It's still there. Yeah, this card's worse for wear. Okay, Togepi is like the hardest one to grade from the set. It's looking pretty good to me. Ivysaur. Nope, no good. But yeah, I feel like I've talked about a lot of stuff this video. So sorry if it's a little bit too heartfelt, but you know, I'm not going to talk about the vlogs too much. I mean, I'm talking about them a whole bunch, but you're going to be able to watch them, and I'll be talking the whole time. Yeah, let me know if people like that style, because you know, whenever I watch a few vlogs, I did some vlog research before I went. Obviously, I didn't go and dry, but I really hate vlogs, voiceover vlogs. You know what I mean? When like they're just recording what's happening and they talk over the top of it. I feel like that's so lame. Maybe lame's not the right word. It's still near mint, but not too great. You know what I mean? It's like you. It doesn't feel real. You know. I guess sometimes when things are so loud and whatever, you will have to, like, I'll have to do it in some of my videos because there's like music that you're not allowed to play on YouTube. They'll take down your video, which is so lame, to be honest. Like actually so lame. But no, that's not coming off. But it is what it is. I'll have to do some voiceover stuff, but I really don't like people that have most of their videos like that. You know, I'm gonna add some sounds to the back of mine, some backing sounds. I wish I was better at editing, but there's no way I can get better at it without like just doing more of it, right? So this is good. I would have never known how to, like, you know, put videos together, understand video codecs, 60 FPS, all this other stuff, how to put them together, how to work through like Adobe Premiere Pro. It's not hard, you know, it's not hard, like anyone can do it. But like I've never done it, so like, you know, how would I ever know? Now I know, like, you know, pretty well how to put like an okay video together, so it's not too bad. So this was a different Masaki Alakazam that I bought, 40,000 yen. This was a little bit too much, I think, because I think that's like a PSA 9 price. Yeah, this was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea. Oh, I thought that would clean off, but it's just not. Oh, that one did. A lot of people are going to be like, Steve, do I have to clean all my cards? No. As you can see here, I've probably sleeved like 300, 400 cards. I've cleaned 4 of them. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not even cleaning, it's just like taking off dirt. Like some people have like card cleaning products and stuff that like remove scratches, and that's a little bit too far. This Eevee was a pretty good deal. I can't remember which store it was, but I went through so much bulk. So many scratches on this Psyduck. So lame. Oh, I thought it was much better condition. I probably wouldn't have bought it. I mean, I wouldn't have paid 1,500 yen for a common card. Yeah, fuck me. What am I doing? Yep, selling those singles. Wow, I could not see those in person. It was so hard. The store was like, I think it was getting late. I went through like maybe 700 cards to pick out like 15 out of a bulk box from this store, just so I can get some like nice mint condition. I went through like Diamond and Pearl, ADV, all the cards were sleeved. It was pretty nice. It's so lame to see that side up like that. Oh well. This one's the same. I can buy cards for like so much money and it doesn't bother me. But the 1,500 yen side up, I spent so much time going through that. Oh, what is wrong with me? Oh well, it's fine. Let's get some. Let's get a change of tune going. Let's talk about the Neo Trainer. So I walked into this random store. Where was I? Nagoya. So Nagoya has like 2 shopping areas. It has like, you get off the train station, there's a whole bunch of card shops, and then you go to like the main tourist area and there's a whole bunch of card shops. I will say, apart from like 2 shops, every card store there is not worth going to. It's like tourist trap city. And I don't even think that many people went there for cards. But yeah, it's really bad. I did not see the crease on this Celebi, Gold Star. At the top here. It was only 20,000 yen, but I definitely didn't see that crease. These are all sleeved. That's fine. So, all right, that's what we got. So the number one trainer, I was just walking around the last store around the card area in near the train station in Nagoya. It's called like 193 or something. TCG shop 193, whatever it wants to be called. I was like, okay, what's up? Let's go. In this shop, I walked around the store for ages. Yu-Gi-Oh section, Pokemon section. I was there for like 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then they had this display case with some like 151 boxes and a few other like Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, whatever. And then they just have like this tag thing of like number 3 trainer. It just had a picture of it. It was like 1.5 million yen. And you know, it's this card here. And I was like, 1.5. And I sold my last number 3 for 2.2 million yen equivalent. And I sold my last number 2 trainer for like 3 million yen equivalent. But that one was like gem mint. This one's that card's not gem mint. So 1.5 is pretty good. And I'll sell it for like maybe 20% more. Maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know, whatever. I'll probably sell it for around 2 million yen equivalent. And I'll make like, you know, however much percentage that is. But that's not the story. I'll put this in here. Work that out later. So put this in here. This is my mint condition Pokemon cards. You know, that's safe up there. What's in this box? That box in here. Okay. So yeah, I walked into the store and I'm like, because at this point I'm in Nagoya. I've done all of Tokyo. I've done all of Osaka. And I'm like, what's going on? I need something. Give me like I was dying for some rare cards. Like I was down bad for some rare cards in these areas. But now I'm going to be going through Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I'm really just going to be talking. I'm not going to be doing like talking much about the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I'm pulling out. Because honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh, you're going to see a lot of like Yu-Gi-Oh stores and Yu-Gi-Oh content probably in the vlogs, and a lot of people don't like that. I mean, my name's Pokemon Steve, but Yu-Gi-Oh is something I'm trying to force. Like, I've probably graded around 2,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh, there's no way that's a bloody dent right there. I have to grade it regardless, but there's 23,000 yen for that. Oh, motherfuckers. Oh, that's annoying. God, finding some condition checking the cards in the stores is so hard. You miss one dent on a $200 card and it's just over. That's so bad. Well, that's a loss right there. Oh, that's frustrating. I've searched like 4 of those and I bought the one that I thought was good. Oh, I didn't stop talking about the number 3. I'm losing my mind. So yeah, I'm in the store and I'm like, oh, number 3. So I, you know, instantly pull it up, check it. They pull it out of the safe. I'm like, hell yeah, this is good. That's good stuff. I buy it. I'm happy. You know, usually when I buy a rare card, I have a decent like network of people that try to buy rare cards off me and just are looking for them in general. And if I can make a quick, easy sale where I can make like a little bit of money and try to be like a middleman, like not like a middleman, but like, you know, they're looking for the card. I sell it to them for less than it's previously sold for, just to get a nice, fast sale. They pay me by like bank transfer, wise payment. It's safe. It's easy. I've dealt with them before. I know they're not going to be a problem or a hassle. They get a cheaper deal. I get a fast sale. Money in my account isn't going for that long. Because, you know, 1.5 million is a lot different to like 10,000 yen. So, it's a cool card. That's, you know, that's the idea behind the whole buying a trophy card sort of thing. The thing is, even if I don't sell it, I'm happy to just keep the card because it's a trophy card and I don't have it in my collection. So, you know, I'm happy just to keep it. But that's the general, like, the thinking. And I thought I would see more rare cards in Japan just like as display pieces, not even as like, because, you know, if the card's 2 million yen market price, maybe some stores have it for 4 million or 3 million to kind of like, you know, show it off, be a centerpiece of their store, just like on my eBay. I'm gonna have so many played Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't know what to do with them. What's wrong with me? So, yeah, I hope that's like understandable why I would buy something like that. And then instantly try to like resell it, but like if it doesn't sell, happy to keep. Because, you know, you just sell it really fast, get your money back in, go to the next. I don't know why I bought 3 of these. I tried to limit my Yu-Gi-Oh purchasing to like 1 of each card, but I have 4 of these. They must have just been really cheap. Rush Jewel in Yu-Gi-Oh is very not popular, so the cards don't sell for that much. And, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh, I have spent probably 3 times the amount on Yu-Gi-Oh than I have sold. So I'm in the hole for whatever amount that is. Maybe $130,000, $140,000 spent on Yu-Gi-Oh, and I've probably lifetime sold $35,000 to $40,000 of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's a little bit more than 3 times actually. But I'm trying to force the issue selling Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but it's nothing like Pokemon. It's crazy. You can have like a $50 Yu-Gi-Oh card and grade it and be PSA 10, and it might sell for like it just might never sell. It's a little ghost ray, a little bit of spec there, but I don't think I can fix it. So I mean, it's you're probably thinking, Steve, why are you doing that then? I was like, well, I'm just trying my best. It's a cool little dungeon dice monster thing. There's no reasoning to it. Okay, I'm just doing it because I can. That's just the only reason, because I can. And I will probably eventually stop buying a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh and stop grading it and just let the stuff I have eventually sell slowly, or I'll just price it at cost price and then just get rid of it and try and get my money back. Yu-Gi-Oh is good because, well, not really Yu-Gi-Oh, but like most graded cards and trading cards in general, if you get a high grade and you're decent about buying the card, you can probably get your money back, and that's not bad. That's like a pretty good scenario. Now, these cards, most of them are re-sleeved already. That's why these don't have price stickers on them. So I'm just going to do that again. I obviously need to double check these a whole lot more, because I don't want to get low-grade Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not sell. Does not sell. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't sell in general, but low-grade Yu-Gi-Oh! Really doesn't sell. So, cool looking slide for the Sky Dragon. Be easy on me, PSA. I don't know what I'm doing. Hope that's okay. So yeah, I saw the number 3 trainer. I bought it. I have a sale lined up already. You know, I'll just say it. I'll probably make around $4,000 or $5,000. But you know, I had to fly to Japan and go to 100 different stores. And the reward is knowing what that was, what it sells for, who to sell it to, etc., etc. Whatever. The person who's buying it, more than happy with that transaction. They know that I'm making money, but they know that, you know, they're getting a good deal at the same time. World goes round. It's is what it is. I saw a few other cards when I was in Nagoya. This card store called C Labo had a Master's Scroll. That was cool. That was probably like the second rarest card I saw. I mean, I saw some cards in some stores for sale, but like obviously they weren't like for sale. Like I mentioned before, there was like 5 in total, but I'll talk about them. But like the closest good deal I saw was that Master Scroll. Gemini Elf, ultimate rare, absolute amazing card. Like actual amazing card. Falling in love with Yu-Gi-Oh just because I don't know anything. So every time I learn something, it's like new. Like I explained, it's like I'm playing a new game. And it's close to me and close to like my childhood, I guess, where like it's close enough where I'm fine to like, you know, test out the waters a little bit, because I like Yu-Gi-Oh. I think personally, the characters in Yu-Gi-Oh are a little bit, I wouldn't say better than Pokemon, but like better than Weiss and all these other card games. They're all just based off like a TV character, but like, you know, apart from like the legendaries and like Winged Dragon or Roar and all this other stuff, just these random cards can have so much like spirit in them. So much, they just the feel around them is just so good. I'm really gonna have to check every single Yu-Gi-Oh card 1,000 times over, and I'll do that after I've like unsleeved and re-sleeved all the price stickers off and whatever. Put these over here. It's just, I will check those, Steve. Steve, you have to check them. You can't just send them. You will lose a lot of money. Yes, Steve. Okay, Steve. Talking to himself now. He's gone crazy. Yeah, I saw a Master Scroll. That was pretty cool. Um, that's a cool looking card. So was that one. Master Scroll. What else did we see? Toon World. I love the Toon cards. Try to buy as many Toon cards as possible. I love Toon cards. Master Scroll 1.5 million yen. I was actually gonna buy it, and it was still sealed, but it had a crease, like a little crease down the bottom. I was like, because I want a Master Scroll for my collection, but like I'm not gonna pay a high price. I mean, I just bought a trophy card for the same price, and if I'm patient enough, I can probably get another one for the same price. Probably get a better condition Master Scroll too for a lower price. I'm gonna be here for a long time trying to get stuff in my collection, so I'm not in a rush. Man, some of these cards are so sick, but I did buy a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards from like the most recent sets, and it's gonna come back to bite me as they're just gonna go down in price. So it is what it is. Yu-Gi-Oh is doing some crazy things. Recently they had like a numbered 1000 token that they put in a set, and then you can redeem it for like a special Dark Magician girl, kind of like a shielded thing with stainless steel cards or something, one of 1000. And like the redeem card, there's only 1000 of them that's going for like 4 or 5k, and you can get it from like the most recent, oh, I dropped my card, most recent booster box. It's kind of nuts. You're gonna see a lot of these if you're actually watching the clip. You're gonna see a lot of these, and these are called ghost rares. This is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh things. They just look so sick. Like in person, they look like this, just like you can't see anything. They're just white, and then you get the light up on them, and you can see the artwork of the actual cards. It's like a separate rarity. This is a starter deck Blue Eyes that was very cheap, and I'm gonna grade it PSA 1. Hopefully, anyway. It's kind of funny, but Stardust Dragon Ghost Rare, absolutely amazing. I spent more on Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was in Japan than I did Pokemon. Few reasons for that. I don't have that much Yu-Gi-Oh to grade at the moment. Actually, all the Yu-Gi-Oh I do have to grade is from when I was last in Japan in Worlds. Like all the cards I bought during Worlds, I spent a whole bunch of money. It's still sitting in the boxes. I didn't touch any of it. It's just sitting over there on the shelf, really. I'm going to deal with that now, like right after this video. So that's why I'm doing this now and recording this like Japan recap video and re-sleeving everything on video, because I want to knuckle down and get all that stuff done. I'm ready to grind. Like I'm in grind station mode. My hair's sticking up, but it's fine. Oh man, my transition, like the day one shaved Steve versus like the day 14 scruffed and tired Steve was pretty funny. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Honestly, I mean, I really hope that some people, I don't care how many views my vlogs get, because like I was there already, and it wasn't really that bad just to like go out of my way and do it. But like, I really, really hope that like someone likes them. Because I'm gonna go through editing them, but like I'm making them for me. I'm making them for Kimberly. Like she wasn't there. Like she gets to experience it and kind of see me there and see me, my mannerisms and my quips and everything, and trying to make a little bit of fun out of the videos. But I hope it helps people. They get an idea of like what it realistically is like shopping in Japan. You don't get like YouTubers that just go to shops and just like, oh my god, this is the most amazing shop of all time. And I walk in, I'm just like, I feel like this store is like looking to take advantage of people. But you know, it's I hope that there's people out there that like them and whatever. And I hope there's just fans of trading cards that see the videos, and maybe they'll see my channel and see my other videos and see that I have a whole bunch of things that you can do as a collector, a buyer, or a seller to make like your life a little bit easier. And I hope to make a lot more. I don't know how to do it, but I hope to make a lot more. Petite Angel is such a cool card. Like, no, I don't want to say inspirational content. I'm not inspirational. I'm just a guy that just does stuff. But like, I hope to be able to make it. This was a lot of money for this card, but I hope that gets PSA 10. This is a very cute token Karibo card that has a bend. What a game. I don't need to do these because I only sleep these like yesterday. So when I was in my hotel room. Cool little Toon Dark Magician, Toon Dark Paladin, I think, and Toon Buster Blade or something like that. I don't know the names of any of these cards. I just bought them because they look cool. Like, look at this lady. That's the thing I like, you know, Weiss cards and everything. It's like the popular people from those animes and, you know, whatever. But this is just random Yu-Gi-Oh person. Just kind of like on a card looking cool. E-Hero Shining Wingman. I think this is that guy. Maybe not. Oh, just threw my Yu-Gi-Oh cards everywhere. What was I getting at? I was talking about something before and I forgot. But yeah, so I'm not... the vlogs aren't for views, and after I put them all together, I will add them all to the same video, edit, like render that, and then put that up as like a Japan vlogs day 1 to day 14, whatever. Just so like there's one video with all of them together, but there'll be videos of them in playlists. And anyone can say like, Steve, why are you doing that? You just want to get like more clicks or whatever. But like, just know that like a lot of the videos that I watch are like videos where people have series. Like, you know, this is day 1 or episode 1 of doing this in this video game, and now at day 2, this is this character's progression. And then when they finish the series, these ultimate rares are the worst to grade because like the embossment goes through the card to the back, and sometimes PSA just gives that a 4. It's very annoying. This card's in very good condition. It's crazy. So when, yeah, like they usually at the end of the series that I watch, they put all the videos together, and then they put that out there. And I'm gonna do that as well, and that'll probably come out after this video. But yeah, it's my channel. I do whatever I want. That's the best thing. It's my channel. I have been contemplating how hour and 30. Wow. These really do just drag on. I have been contemplating making a Discord. I never really wanted to because I just know what happens in Discords. It just gets so bad. They get toxic. People get angry at each other. They bully. They do this. I'll probably get angry at people. I'll probably bully people just if they say something stupid or ask the same question a million times over and over again. Not that like that's bad, but like, you know, a lot of people just want to be spoon-fed, and it gets annoying at being the receiving end of the question over and over again. That's why I started YouTube, really, because I got so many questions. So I just made like guides, I guess, or I made like a Q&A based on every single video I have. There's just answers a question that I get a lot. And I know if I make a Discord, they're just going to like skip all those and probably just join and ask that, and then this, and then people will get this and that and whatever. But like, I don't know. There are a lot of people who watch my videos who are very genuinely nice, and they are like just looking to improve, and having a space for everyone to like who's looking to genuinely improve work together is pretty good. Now, in saying that, the majority of people are either collectors or they're buyers and sellers, and there is a competitive nature in all of that, and that's when tempers flare. That's when someone's like posts something that they bought, and someone's like, "Where'd you get that? Tell me now." And they're like, "I'm not going to tell you." And they're just like, "You are gatekeeping. That's not fair." And all this other stuff. That stuff's all going to happen. I can see it happening. I've been there before. It's happened. It's just not something I'm willing to deal with like on my day-to-day. I love this card. I never saw any of these in all of Japan, whatever this tiger thing is. And I was very happy when I saw it. Jewel Terminal. I have no idea what I'm doing. Ultimate Rare Exodia. Wish me luck on these grades, guys. These Yu-Gi-Oh cards pretty much make or break me. Not really. It'd be cool to get some 10s. Because it's so hard to get 10s on Yu-Gi-Oh. Pokemon's easy. Japanese Pokemon, that's nothing. That's all day. Japanese Pokemon is like, it's all day. We got that. It's like a glossy ghost rare. I don't know what's going on with that card. Same with this one. Now you've probably seen the price on some of these if you're even watching the screen. Some of these Yu-Gi-Oh cards aren't cheap, like 10,000 yen. This one's 980. Like, obviously, this is a bad thing. This is like an original sort of flame swordsman. I can't remember the release for this, but Japanese had like a certain print of flaming swordsman. And this is like a starter box Blue Eyes White Dragon. Pretty good condition. 1200 yen. These are very cheap. It's just cool to see. I have to organize all my Yu-Gi-Oh into like, into color, typing, whatever. And then making sure I only grade like 1 or 2 of each at a time. I'm not risking. I don't want to have more than one copy of a Yu-Gi-Oh card available for sale, like graded. Because that's a waste of space, time, and money. Because they sell once every like 6 months on some cards, so like I don't have to have lots of inventory. Damaged. I gotta get better at checking when I'm in Japan. I swear this is so bad. Oh well, it is what it is. My neck's kind of hurting. My neck is hurting. I'm not used to this. I'm trying to like, because my cameras are in front of me, this isn't normally how I check things like this. But I'm trying my best. Because I can't move my head forward because this camera is right here, right in front of me. But I'm pretty much ready to, close to finish this up. There's actually one more big box of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm going to keep going until it's finished. I might as well. People like listening. But, hope you guys enjoyed the vlogs. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed all the videos. And as usual, I'm there on Instagram every day. If you have a topic or an idea that you want me to break down, I'll whip it out, the whiteboard that is, and I'll help you out. It's not a big deal. Like there's really no question I don't answer other than like, Steve, where do I buy cards from? And that's just like an annoying question because it's such an open-ended question. It's like, what the? It's like, brother, don't you see how much money I lose like every day? You really want to know where I buy cards from? On the topic of buying cards, though, there was an auction of a whole bunch of like crazy E-Series lots that I did win when I was in Japan. And hopefully I can show those off. That was actually a good buy. I did spend 3 million yen though, so that's also a thing where people go, where do I buy cards from? And then like they see how much money it costs. It was like, okay, maybe maybe I don't want to buy cards. And it's like, yeah, maybe you don't want to buy cards, my friend, because it is expensive. Don't need that one. That one's got a sleeve on it. That's a cool looking card. Look at this. What even is going on there? I can't believe Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't like credit people. Like there's no like Yu-Gi-Oh like artists like there is Pokemon. Like there are these cards, and this is the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh's signature. Like he drew this. R.I.P. to the goat. Imagine that he died while trying to save people from drowning, and he did save them. Like, and then he died saving their lives. Like that's incredible. That's like, I can't even. That's like the ultimate sacrifice, right? Like strangers that you don't know. It's just, yeah. I mean, it just shows like the true nature of some people, like putting themselves on the line, basically. It's actually just wild that like that's a thing. I just farted. I can say that I'm just farting. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that after saying whatever I said then, but it happened. I can't take it back. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. What a beast. Absolute beast. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't really credit their artists, which is weird. I just made 2 piles and I just destroyed my own. This pile was supposed to be the one with things, because I already re-sleeved a bunch of these. Because most of the stores that I bought Yu-Gi-Oh at do the same thing, where they sleeve cards around the card. So like, I don't think there's any here that I can give you an, but like they put a sticker around the side of the card on the sleeve, and it just makes the card take up a lot of space in boxes. So you have to like I had to re-sleeve them because I couldn't fit them in my boxes. My luggage and everything was packed. Look at this ghost rare. 15,000. I've gotten. Look at this ultimate rare. 15,000 yen. Probably get a PSA 4 because they'll grade it wrong. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Yeah. But there's at least as far as I'm aware, I might just be wrong. But there's no public information really of like Yu-Gi-Oh artist or whatever, but maybe that's a good thing. As Pokemon artists just get bombarded up, people asking for signatures. It's just how it is. I paid such varying different prices for this card. Like that one was 5,000, that one was 8,800, that was 8,800, and that one's 3,000. Like, what am I doing? I haven't sold one of those in so long that I think I paid more raw for that card than it sells for PSA 10. Which is also another thing that can happen if you're in Japan. You can get caught up very, very fast thinking like everything's a deal. And then it turns out that the deal is you walking into the store, giving the store a deal. That's not that bad, but why did I buy so many of those? It's not like they're that hard to get. Plus, I have some of those like in my backstock. Like Toon Dark Magician Girl. I have some of those ready to grade. And I bought so many, and I paid way less for mine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. When in doubt, do what Steve would do. Don't do what I would do, actually. Look at my ghost rares. Do you know how many ghost rares I checked? Like, honestly. Do you know how many bloody ghost rares I checked? In Japan, they call them holographic rares. But we call them ghost rares. I checked, like, some stores, like huge Yu-Gi-Oh stores, had like 2 ghost rares on display. And some of the like higher end collecting based Yu-Gi-Oh stores had like 40 to 50. And it was just absolutely wild, like the difference. And like when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, the price isn't really that important because they're so varied. Because like not many people buy graded Yu-Gi-Oh or even grade Yu-Gi-Oh. So like gem mint cards don't have that much of a premium over like a played card. But when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, like the condition is the only thing important to me. Pokemon, I'll buy played Pokemon all day because people like played Pokemon. They collect binder sets, whatever. But with Yu-Gi-Oh, what I'm trying to achieve is I don't know if people collect binder sets of played Yu-Gi-Oh. They probably do. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get Gem Mint 10s so I can become a beast. Now, this is a 40,000 yen ghost rare. Blue Eyes White Dragon, the rarity collection. If this doesn't get a PSA 10, I will literally kill myself. Okay, actually. I want one of these so badly on myself. That's the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, a lot of them, like, yeah, I do want it for myself, but I also want the feeling and achievement of grading some of these in 10s. So, like, a lot of these, I'll still list for sale after I grade them, but, like, no, if they don't sell, they're, like, in my collection. So I don't, like, you know, my inventory collection, however you want to call it. This is a very pretty Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Overrush. It's a Rush Duel card, but they call this the Overrush Rare. And the artwork, like the card extends through the barrier of the artwork. Like on a normal Rush Duel card, this is like a Rush Rare. Doesn't go through the artwork, but that one's crazy. Ultimate Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Ultimate Rare. It's like 5 layers of ultimateness there. Yeah. Okay. So these ones. This is what I was talking about with the sticker on the side. Like they do the front. They put the sticker around the card. 80 yen for this. Look how cool he is. Dark Magician Karibo. What am I doing? I don't know how much I spent on Yu-Gi-Oh! I probably should have tracked it, but I don't really care. But I'm sure it was a lot. It was probably around 1.5 to 2 million yen on Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Oh, it had to be more. There's like, these cards are so expensive on average. That one's 20,000 yen for that card. It's just sitting there. Ain't that crazy? Something wrong. Something is actually wrong with me. Kimberly's probably gonna watch this video and she's gonna be like, what is he doing? How did he get here in the first place? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just winging it. All right. Yeah. Japan is fun, man. But you got to get out of the cities. You can't enjoy Japan to the fullest if you're just like in the cities trying to look for card stores. Got to get out. I wish I, like, I've been to Japan 3 times. First time I went with Kimberly, we were there for a week. We just did Tokyo, and we did mainly city stuff because it was the first time there. We were just looking at everything. Second time we went for Worlds, and it was so hot. You can't go in Japan in summer and like go around and travel. It's not possible. And then third time, this was the third time. I only went for card stores. I just stayed in the city the whole time. So I can't like. I want to go to Japan in like a colder time and just go around countrysides, this, that, go to the mountains, see the snow. I want to see the snow. I want to walk around. I want to put my face in the snow. I want to drink the snow water. I want to see what Japan has to offer outside of like inner city Japan. Just because I think it's a good idea. Overrush rares are so cool. These are so cheap. Like the boxes are like normal box price, and they just the best card from some of the boxes is like 500 yen. The box is like 5,000, and the chance to get the best cards like 1 in 6 boxes, 1 in 12 boxes. It's just so funny. Like, the numbers aren't correct in my saying, but it's kind of funny how rare some of the Overrush rares are, and they're just so cheap. It's like having an alt art of like a Pokemon set. It's same rarity, but be like super hard to get. They're so thick as well, the Rush Jewel cards. Especially the Overrush rares. Like they're just so thick as like a cardboard stock. Because they have so much layer. Like they're so heavy. They feel like bricks compared to like a modern Pokemon card. Even compared to Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they feel like bricks. But yeah, you can't. And there's a lot of things people don't say about Japan. Like inner city Tokyo, like most of it's like it smells. I don't enjoy the smell. Every like 10 seconds you get like a whiff of sewerage. There's like high-pitched noises that like deter rats from buildings. It's not perfect, obviously. There's a lot of people there. It's so busy. It's so packed. Like lunch times and dinner times, you can't really go to like certain places because the line's like so long. It's it's just one of those things. Can't wait to do like a Rush Jewel submission. It's gonna be sick. Millennium Rare. Probably should do these one card at a time. Don't be tricky. I don't want to put fingerprints all over these cards. So usually the correct way would be like to take them out with the sides, but like I can kind of like grab it by the corner a little bit and do it, but I should be doing it that way. It's just hurting my wrists a little bit. Oh, I'm just sitting here doing these cards. I'm actually getting really tired because I started this at like close to midnight, so you can imagine the time now. Oh god, it's almost 2. Kimberly's gonna kill me. I was like, oh, I was just gonna do a quick video and then I'll come to sleep. Nothing quick about this. But yeah, enjoy the food. Don't just go to like chains. Like when I'm shopping in Japan for cards, I had to make a business decision to like eat as fast as possible to go to as many stores. Because like during the week, the card stores open from like 1 p.m. to like 9 p.m., 8 p.m. You get 7 hours, and it takes a long time to get through like all of them. So when it comes to eating food, you just go to McDonald's, get a Big Mac, and leave real fast. Like there's no like there's no different. Like you have to just do that. There's But some meals, like towards the end of the day, 7 8 p.m., you can sit down. Earlier in the morning, you can have a nice breakfast. But like when stores are open, it's go time. Because you're paying to be in Japan. Like you're paying to sleep there. You paid for the flights. So you need to use as much. I felt like I used my time wisely. I was card shopping in every moment, every day. that the store was open. And I still feel like I probably could have done more. It's the worst part. I have so many more Yu-Gi-Oh than Pokemon, it's like not even funny. Oh man. The only reason why I hope Yu-Gi-Oh works out is not because like, I want Yu-Gi-Oh to work out so I can make some money. It's like I want my money back. That'd be great. But I really want Yu-Gi-Oh to work because I'll be able to buy more Yu-Gi-Oh. It's the main reason why I do anything. Like every certain part of my business, when it comes to selling played old back cards to like graded modern cards, they're all like a subsection of like my overall thing. Same for everyone. So like Yu-Gi-Oh cards is like another thing, and then like there's old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then there's the Rush Duel Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then there's like prismatic Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then there's the Ghost Ray Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like everything has its own section that like it's like that section's accountable for like being able to buy more cards. But you don't know if it's good until you put the money into that section. That's how I see it anyway. So right now I put a lot of money into card ass Pokemon cards. Like I have thousands and thousands and thousands of card ass cards. And they're not cheap. They're on average like $1, $2, $3 each. It's not like buying like bulk cards. Like they're like $2 to $3 each. That's not a bulk card when it's like dollars each. Like E series cards, I just spent $3 million, $30,000 on like maybe like 8, 9, 10,000 E series bulk on average, like $1 to $2 each. They're worth quite a bit because it's E series, but it's not one to one. Like nothing's bulletproof. E series obviously very good sellers, but if I want to buy more E series, I want to buy more old back. Like I have tens of thousands of old back cards ready to list, but like it needs to sell to justify buy more old back cards. Everything's accountable for itself. Now you always can't. That's the thing about trading card businesses. You can't like I sell this Dark Magician guy, this cool looking old Shonen Jump promo. I sell that. I can't go out and buy another one of those in like gem mint condition and gray. Like I'll have to wait for one to come up or be able to search to find one. But what I can do is I can put that into more something else. So maybe like a Ghost Rare I sold a whole bunch a few months ago, and then I use that money to buy some more older promos. But then like, okay, that's sold. Okay, let's double check on some more Ghost Rares. Like you move the money around. It's not all like one to one. Like everything kind of helps each other grow, but like the money needs to come back to like those sections. Because obviously if they sell, you should probably keep going with it. That's one thing I don't see a lot of people doing. Like they have something that works and then like they go away from it. Because like when it comes to buying and selling, like the product is what works. Like you aren't what works. Like I suffer from this a lot. Like I did anyway before like I kind of realized that like, okay, like the cards are the sellers. The cards are the things that like people want. People don't want to buy off me. Maybe some people want to buy off me, but like, they're trying to get the items that they want, and I'm the one who has them for sale. It's not really like it's not personal. It's like it's a transaction based thing. I love this card. Dark Magician Girl. I can't believe I paid almost 10,000 yen for some of them, 2,000 yen for other ones, and now I won't know which ones will grade the highest or which ones did grade the highest because I'm mixing them all up. But it's fine. I'll work it out. This video finishes once I finish sleeving these things, by the way. So if you're wondering when I'm going to stop yapping, that'll put us pretty close to 2 hours. Oh man, something's wrong with me. But yeah, I ate so much junk food while I was in Japan. I'm a snacker. I love snacky snacks. I think for the next few weeks, Ultimate Rare Karibo's got some dents in it. It's really great. Really great to see. Next few weeks I'm just probably gonna resort back to like a pretty basic diet of just like meat, vegetables, fruits. Like nothing really processed. I'll probably have energy drinks because I enjoy them. But like I can't do like what I said and have energy drinks still, but I'm just gonna do it. And I just want to kind of get like the food that enters my body Not like the carbonated beverages, but just the food in general. Just to be pretty normal food. Like for dinner, I had some like sausages and some vegetables, and I felt so good afterwards. Like I just feel so nice. I legit got a capsicum. In America, they call them peppers, I guess. I got a pepper or a capsicum. I just cut it up and just put some salt on it, and then put some tomatoes in there. Cut up some tomatoes, and that was like my salad: salted capsicum and tomatoes. And I was in heaven while eating that. I devoured that shit. Like my body was like, oh my god, fresh vegetables, rather than eating all the stuff that I ate while I was in Japan. Just faster stuff, just, pork cutlets and crumbed meat constantly, and even McDonald's. And I chose to do that, but now I'm like, okay, let's get back to normal. Oh, I'm a tired man. I have to do this though, because no one else is gonna do it. No one else is gonna do this. I'm excited for you guys to see my Ask Steve. No, my day one vlog. Talking about Ask Steve, I'm going to be releasing that one probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to be recording it tomorrow, like after I've posted my day one vlog, and maybe my day two vlog. It'll be sometime between. Maybe I'll just release them at the same time, because that is one of my favorite things to do. I've never been much of a talker, but like honestly, you guys have made me better. Like people on YouTube, people watching me, the videos in general have made me better at like everything I do. It's like especially when it comes to like talking, like conversing. Like I am not good at talking. Straight up, I am terrible at talking. But like doing the Ask Steves has made me better at thinking and better at everything. Wow, this card is crazy. Well, that's what the holographic rares look like now. They don't really make the ghost rares that much anymore, unfortunately. That's why it was so hard to find them. They're kind of like black and white XY full arts. Like they're just really hard to find, especially in mint condition. And like you see a lot of ghost rares on this film towards the end, but like there's probably only like 30 different types, and there's so many duplicates. It's pretty funny. Harpy's Feather Duster. Yugioh has a lot of reprints. Yugioh has a lot of reprints. But I don't think it's actually that bad. I used to think it was bad, but now I just think it's sick. Okay, another ultimate rare, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Ghost. It's like my fourth one. Man, I'm so mad. That one had like a binder dent. Why didn't I see that? I actually looked at that card for so long. Like I actively looked at it. This card here is the same as this one. Oh man. Yeah, Ask Steve will be coming. I'll do it tomorrow. I mean, I got time for everything now. Time for everything. This is going to be a long clip, man. I'm going to be rendering this for like 3 hours. I can't believe my little... The coolest thing is I got this... The camera I used in Japan is just can be used for like my webcam now. And because, it's 60 FPS, it's high definition. You can see me in great detail. Pretty fucking good, if you ask me. It was $900 or $1,100. It was one of those two. But, it's good because it's good. I wonder if Nah, maybe not. Maybe. I'm happy with my recording setup. I mean, it's scuffed. Like, it's proper scuffed. Right now it is anyway, but, like, I'm happy with it. I love this Dark Magician Girl. That might be my favorite, honestly. Same, it's like by the Yu-Gi-Oh creator. He had like this whole bunch of like anniversary pack promos that were like just so cool. This card here was like really hard to find. Toon Red Eyes Black Dragon. Just a common 100 yen, and I found like 4 of them in all of Japan. I wasn't looking that hard, but like I genuinely was looking for that Toon Red Eyes Black Dragon. So that was kind of funny. Look, I found the same Dark Magician Girl Game Boy promo, 2,000 yen. Probably get a 10. And 3,000 yen. Probably get a 10. And then at some stores I'm paying 6,000, 8. I know people are going to comment, Steve, you waste so much money on Yu-Gi-Oh! They're not worth that much. I got that card so much cheaper. I don't care. I don't care. Hopefully, a lot of my cards that I've bought for Yu-Gi-Oh! Are actually like gem mint condition. That's the difference between buying it online and buying it in person. You get to actually check the condition. What is that doing there? That's the big thing. Look at this. The card like pops out. That's so crazy how they do that. Stardust Dragon goes through. Yeah, pull out on my other Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow and just see where that takes us, shall we? See where that takes us. What's wrong with me? Is there anyone else on YouTube that's like destroying their bank balance as much as I do? This guy's sick. He has a huge axe. Look at that. You can see the colors right there. There. Look at him. Menacing. And the cards like move around too. I don't know if you noticed that. Oh, another Dark Condition Toon Girl. This card's 20,000 yen. Yugioh is so hard to grade. It's so hard to check everything about it. I'm just going to say that just so they can like cover my bases. I need to go to the toilet. I needed to go to the toilet like an hour ago. If you guys understand the sacrifices I've made. This is a cool looking card. Honestly, don't remember buying this, but I guess I did. This one's pretty neat as well. Okay, only a few more. I mean, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. If you watched it all the way through, what would it be? 2 hours, 2 minutes. So I got around like 10 minutes left, probably 5 minutes. If you genuinely enjoyed these long videos, I mean, these are some of my most viewed videos on the channel, just really, really long videos. And usually there's a topic that should be had. But yeah, I hope this is a good one. Obviously, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! End of it isn't that exciting. No one really cares too much. There's a smudge there. Let me see if I can clean that off. Oh my god, I just clean that smudge off. I clean the smudge off. It's like someone's fingerprint on the bottom of the card there. Oh my god, that's perfect. Stop touching the damn cards with your fingers. Some card stores are so strict with like what you can do to the cards. Some of them put them down on like a black felt mat. You have to like lift like the black felt piece of thing. It's like kind of like a play mat with like a wooden box around it, and you can only look at the card by like moving around the play mat. You're not allowed to just pick up the card and look at it in your hands. And then some stores just give you the card. Like the store I bought the Tropical Wind from, they just gave it to me. Pulled it out of the sleeve. He gave it to me raw. I mean, obviously the card's damaged. He knows it's damaged. You can't really do much more to it, but like, it's kind of funny. And then the card store that gave me the Neo Trainer just pulled it out of the sleeve. He just grabbed it out. Like, it was just so funny how some stores operate and some are so relaxed. Like, some of them open the showcase and that's like, you know, where all the cards are, and they don't like let you even close to it. You have to stand on the opposite side of the showcase, so you can't like get in or anything like that. And then some of them, oh, that might be a dent. Sorry, I have to clean them. Oh, did I get it off? Oh my god, I did. There's so much dirt on the top right of this card. It's no longer there. Okay, I'm actually a god. I'm actually unstoppable. When I'm like this, I'm unstoppable. No joke. Yeah, but some stores are so funny. There's one store I went to. I highlighted it. It was in Tokyo on day 3 because I just rewatched that footage a while ago. And these guys, they just open the showcases and you just grab it off the shelf, do whatever you want. They pulled boxes out from behind the counter and just like let us go through them, turn their backs, just like whatever. I mean, there's obviously Japan's a very trusting place, but like that is crazy. Like that, it was like thousands and thousands of dollars of cards. They just like trusted us to just like, not swap sleeves or like do anything like that. Not that I would, but that's generally what people do. People are bad people. There was a theft of a card while we were in Japan. Someone stole a 5 million yen Yu-Gi-Oh card from a store in Akihabara. But they did it while we were in Osaka, so can't blame us. I think I'm losing feeling to my legs. I actually feel, look at this Ghost Ray, so sick. Bought a few of this guy. Look at this guy. I wish I knew more about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't really know anyone that can like kind of help me or teach me. Don't really care enough. I feel like if I'm not interested in the game and I just go for the cards that look cool, I feel like a child, you know what I mean? Like Pokemon, I just like, oh, that Pokemon's not cool. Like, no one likes. You know what? I sold a Poipole PSA 10 yesterday. Some random Poipole card that I had. And imagine if no one would really grade a Poipole. There's someone out there that likes Poipole. That's why I don't want to be like getting too much into Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, oh, no one likes Poipole, the Yu-Gi-Oh version. Now this card is sick. Look at this Flame Swordsman. I guess this is Ghost Rare. Maybe Flame Swordsman, long lost brother. Ghost Rare Dark Magician Girl. A lot of the stores discount cards like heaps when they have like the lightest bit of damage, but like they're literally fine. It's kind of funny. This guy might also be Flame Swordsman's friend. This guy's like a big dragon type thing. Oh my god, I can't believe we did this whole video. I mean, most of it was Yu-Gi-Oh, but I started with Pokemon and then people can leave. I'm not interested in making too much Yu-Gi-Oh content because it's like whatever to me. Like, I don't know how to like talk about it, or I don't have any like, I don't know. I know the like names of like 10 cards that we've looked through and I've bought millions. Like some stores I spent like 500k yen, 600k yen on Yu-Gi-Oh cards and I knew like 3 of them. But I'm just buying the ones that look cool and I'm just making sure they're in gem mint condition so I can get PSA 10. So I can list them for sale as 10s and flex. Alright, the last thing. That can't be the last thing I say. Alright guys, this has been a long one. I'm very tired. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the vlogs. The vlogs. Obviously this will be out after the vlogs. But I hope you enjoyed it. Because I definitely enjoyed making them. I enjoyed editing them to a certain extent. And I enjoyed sharing my trip with you. So, my name is Steve. This has been a lovely time to share with you. And keep being you. Focus on the grind. Don't focus on the goal. I tried to go into a little bit of that earlier. And just enjoy. That's all I can say. Just enjoy everything. Enjoy waking up. Enjoy going to sleep. Enjoy the wind. You never know when it changes. I hate the heat in Australia. It's so hot, so humid. But when I got to the cold climate, all I wanted to do was just like go back, just relax. I'll take sweaty instead of being destroyed. Even though cold's nice, I know there's just something. There's nothing about home. I guess something about home that you just love. So I'm going now. Have a great night, or a great day, or a great afternoon, or a great morning, and enjoy. That's all I can say. Just enjoy.